thing last time.
No, I sent you the thing. You just didn't send me back the thing.
Oh, well.
Mm-hmm. Gosh, these.
Well, let me do it twice then. There you go. Wonderful.
All right. Let me do a small recap for you guys. Last time, the nomads had exited out of the Feywild of Rio's home and had appeared on the dipship. You talked with some of your companions, found out that you hadn't really got a resource, but just more problems. Aeternum talked with Kilo, figuring out that she probably shouldn't eat too many people or use that ability too much.
Did you just misgender Aeternum?
Maybe. Anyway, after his talk, you guys went out and decided to go to Fretchaw's homeland, Durax, the Deadlands. You landed a safe distance away, and then came to the Thunderbird camp, where you talked with the commander, Wazgul, and figured out a small ceremony to do. You went into the forest and fought a bunch of skeletons, some Dragonborn, some orcs. And after that, you came back with the skeletons, and that is where you arrive now. Zandu looks a bit winded and is looking very tired as he kind of like looks over to you guys and is like, I'm gonna go take a fucking nap. As he walks over and just like hides in a bush and sleeps.
You see Aeternum kind of like look at Xanadu and just kind of like sheepishly grin. Sounds like a good idea.
It makes sense in game because he was fucked up real bad by the skeletons last game.
And he got bad touched for being a dickhead.
Oh yeah, he failed the vibe check.
Failed the vibe check.
You can move the skeletons, I think.
Can we?
You should be able to.
We can. Yay.
Yeah.
Yoinketh.
A big old bag of bones.
Yeah, you have your bag of bones.
Fretcho, sit down.
Alright, as you sit down by the fire, the pile of bones following you. Rock lifts up from his shining of his freshly new axe and kind of like squints a bit. You know he's very bad at seeing shit, and he's like, "Who is my clan brother in front of me right now? It's a bit blurry with the fire in front of me."
Fretshaw goes, "It is I."
That does not help.
Let's see. Fretshaw speaks in Orcish and he says his clan name.
Well, how do you do, brother?
And so, doing okay. These are my compatriots. As he gestures to Aeternum and Rio.
Aeternum, you're still at the gate.
My monitor is not working! It won't turn back on! Give me a second! Someone turn it over there for me.
Yeah, alright. As you point to the rest of your companions, he's like, have you brought them for the fight?
The what?
Well, obviously, the answer to the problem should be to just kill them.
Murder?
Of course. That's the best solution to any problem.
I like you. I like how you think. I also am a connoisseur when it comes to murder. Honestly, my favorite. Pastime.
Even to an elf blood like you know what's up.
I take offense to that.
You should. So, come on. We're gonna go out there. As soon as those fucking Dreadborn arrive, kill them straight off, send a message, get that ball rolling.
Are we sure that's the best plan?
Why wouldn't it be? It's the only plan. It's my plan.
Right.
Aeternum just kind of looks at Fretshaw.
Yeah.
Like with a look of, huh?
Yeah. So Fredshaw's going to go he's going to make a remember the SpongeBob meme, like the SpongeBob concern meme.
Yes.
So Fredshaw does that. He's going to go, let's put that idea on hold for a minute because I want to. So we are here to help the Thunderbirds. However, in essence, what was it? We want to avoid escalation. So who else can we talk to?
They're all around. But for you, Fretchop, there's Zolthu, Ash, and Ron that you already talked to.
Okay, so I guess I'll speak to. I'll be right back. So I'll speak to Zolthu then next.
You go over to Zolthu and you can see him in pristine looking armor. It looks like it hasn't entered combat yet, but you kind of get the feeling that he wants it to be. He's somebody who wants to be a knight of sorts as you see him, and you don't recognize his face. He must be somebody new.
Okay. I don't like your face.
You say that to him?
No. I'm just.
New face, ill.
Yeah. I'm just quoting.
New people, ew.
I'm just quoting a movie I saw once upon a time. Anyways, so Fletcher goes, all right. Hey, I heard that you're advocating for advocating our current the Thunderbird's current predicament.
Oh, yes. More than anything, my name is Zolthu, by the way. I know you're the one who just went out for the ceremony, but currently I would like to do nothing more than abdicate with the Draenborn. They have provided us with land before, so as long as we help them now, what's the problem with that?
So what's going on with the Dragonborn right now? Are they currently being being ruled by an overlord, or what's going on?
Ever since ever rest his soul, the Dragonborn king died. His 3 sons have gone into a civil war and are fighting over the territory.
Okay.
The one of the few Dragonborns left. One of his sons, Teray, is coming over later to talk with us and see if they can get us on our sides. They're parlaying with most of the Orcs to have a bigger army.
That's interesting. So, do you have an idea what they're currently going to offer so far, in terms of the request?
No, but I know if anything, it will be a future reward. Hopefully.
A future reward?
Probably. I know he's given most of the other clans in the area land, ownership of money, and sheep, and it would, even in these dead lands that we find ourselves in, it would be more help, especially with a bid force gathered. So I am at least hoping we all parlay and join them. The other 2 brothers have not been so kind to us, so.
Okay. So in essence, they want to cooperate because of previous pacts, essentially.
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty. I go. Alright. Cool. I'll get back to you on that later. Fretchaw approaches her now. Hello.
Fretcha, this is the woman you met on the dates when you entered.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and she goes, sup, Fretcha, how you been?
So doing okay. Matter of fact, I'm probably better than okay.
Well, that's good. So, what you need, man?
Nothing. Nothing as of yet. But I'm currently just trying to understand how the Thunderbird clan's position towards our current situation. So what's your thoughts on the current standoff between us and the Dragonborn?
Oh shit. Am I trying out?
No, you're good.
You're fine now.
Alright. More than anything, I just don't want to be involved in the fucking shit.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't send them warriors or some shit, but as long as they keep them to themselves, fight out this bloody war for themselves, I don't care. See who becomes next ruler. They'll probably die next. Another war happens. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We keep to ourselves.
So she's a bit like, so she's ambivalent. Okay.
Alright. Basically, Roch, kill Dreadborn, Zolthu, peace Dreadborn, Ash, neutral. Ron, no conflicts.
Mm.
She wants more than anything to just send off some warriors, have them fight, probably die, leave that be.
Okay, so
we fulfilled our oath.
Okay. So dominate, cooperate, subjugate, or refrain. So those are basically the big 4 tenets here.
Yeah.
Okay. So Fredshaw is going to go like, all right. So please, like, Eternum, Rio.
Yeah.
Over here.
What you need?
So.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. So there's different kind of prospects here. I'm thinking right now, because if we were to remove the Dragonborn by force, that would actually prove that the Thunderbird are coming from a place of strength, and that way we could use it as a way to converse with the other clans in a higher standing. That's how I think that Damos would fall. However, strength begets strength. So if we only were to speak to those who value warmongering, we're only going to be leading ourselves more toward warmongers. So trajectory-wise, if we capitulate, that's not gonna. So if we capitulate to one of the rulers, I don't know how I feel about that yet, because I guess we could try to meet them and parlay with them to figure out what they could offer the different orc tribes. Because the last thing I want to do is to have my clan and all the clans become serfs.
Yeah.
Peace, it is a very difficult thing to do, because if we make peace with the Dragonborn, I think that can only I don't know if that's going to last long term, unless the Dragonborn are able to unless the Dragonborn are going to live up to their side of the agreement. And due to the current state of the clans, I get the feeling there might be infighting at a certain point, and we're just going to have the same predicament all over again. So I am currently at a loss. What are your inputs on this?
The problem is exactly what you said. The Dragonborn are unstable at best and already, well, they're at war already, but in the future it seems like, just because of all this conflict, the best they can be is unstable. And if that's the case, then allying with them doesn't seem, just like you said, a long-term strategy, if only for the fact that I'm not sure how much we can trust them to not do exactly what you said and turn the orcs into serfs later down the line. But at the same time, if we kill them, that's not solving the violence, it's creating more violence.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it gets rid of an immediate problem and potentially gains the Thunderbirds more standing with the rest of the orcs, but it also makes the enemy of more of the Dragonborn. Mm-hmm. So I don't know exactly what we should do either.
Xanadu does pop up. Don't forget the reason we did came here for. We do have a fight with Echo, and we will need people for it.
Yeah,
right.
We do have an army to raise, so if we're thinking about that and thinking about allying the orcs, potentially gaining your clan higher standing, Fretshaw, could be beneficial in that department.
Mm-hmm. So, okay.
I think I have a plan.
So Fretshaw's going to So who's the biggest hedge honcho in charge right now? Right now for the current Thunderbirds.
Currently, Wazgul is in charge, but as you've probably heard, he's very indeterminate about what to do.
Yeah, exactly. It makes sense. He's more of the social leader, not exactly the so he is like a religious. He's there for cultural reasons. He's not our actual like someone we expect to make like legislative decisions. So right now it goes okay.
I will say the hierarchy of your current clan right now is Rot seems to have at least the most clear goal, and so more will follow him. Then it's Zalfu, and then Ash, and then Ron.
Okay.
No one's following Ron, by the way. He's just like peace.
Right.
How do you achieve peace? I don't know. I just want peace.
So they're okay. And to evoke the unification of the clans, that's going to be a very difficult thing to do. So, what was it? So, Cooper, who are the current neighboring clans, and how many of them are there?
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great. Because halfway through all of that, Rio said he had a plan, and I got nothing back, and I was like, "What the fuck's happening here?" But Rio has a plan.
Please explain this plan, Kaylee.
Okay.
Or Rio, explain this plan.
Rio kind of like does the puts all his fingers together in the evil pose, as if he's about to say the answer is murder, but he says instead, "So, we need to band people together, right? And these Dragonborn have a hierarchy around royalty and everything. So,
yeah,
I'm a Fey Prince. We could just, from one kingdom to another, ask them to join us in this war, and then go to the orcs as well and try and get them to join us in this thing, and we'll worry about all this later." How's that sound?
I usually adore your brain. However, I don't know if that's gonna work.
We could always try.
Can we just put a pin on that? Because I don't know if you are looking forward to being married off.
I refuse to be married off to a Dragonborn. They're gross.
Because I believe that's how it's going to come off. Because and I'm assuming the Fae.
You should always don't date your sister and marry her off.
That is very true.
Her hands are like fucked up.
Yeah, she's also currently being the one, the legacy of the Fae right now, because you're not there.
Right now, they don't have to know that though.
So, so as Fretchaw's going to try to dig in his memory, how many other clans are there?
There's about, I'll say, just to keep this simple, about 3 big clans and like just smaller clans that have not they have names, but they do not have like deserved names.
They don't have like a foothold.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. There's the ones that you already mentioned.
The Plains Runners.
The Plains Runners, and then I'll say there's a third one called the Bucket. Not
Bucket Clan?
the Knots.
Super real quickly looking up the name generator.
Shut up.
Okay, let me try to help you with this. Let's see, because I did inadvertently just make the Plains Runners essentially the not Cherokee, the Comanche. So let me think of it here. Ooh, so what about the okay, I can't think of another like good variation. So there's another clan called Pueblo, or Pueblo. They're more like living into they're more interested in like living in canyons. So is there like a good name that you can think of based off of that, Coop? Or we can come back to that later if you need more time.
Yeah, come back to it later, but I'll just say like
okay,
the Tanyan platoon.
Okay, yeah, the canyon, the PP, got it.
yeah. You call him
CP.
the PP. Yeah, you call him the PP, but whatever.
Right. Anyways,
So those are 3 bit tribes that are around.
those are like our neighbors, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. So for one thing, the Planesrunners are definitely gonna respect strength. And they were once one of the biggest clan, and they had control over trade over the entirety of Durax for a period of time. The canyon, they're a lot more like reserved, and they more so take advantage of their knowledge, so the knowledge of the peaks and depths, and I would assume they would probably appreciate brains. So
Why not do both then?
yeah, for one thing, I don't want to capitulate to the Dragonborn, because at this point they have always tried to. So there have been too many broken promises, and the Dragonborn have not really shown the initiative to show that they are willing to dedicate openness towards the various tribes. So what I think would probably help us best is that Fretchall takes like a deep sigh, and then he goes, I think for now we have to display strength for the Thunderbird, and then from there we can use that to as a way to show that we're able to be capable, and then we can go speak to the Canyon clan, and then from there,
Alrighty.
after because they're much more aware socially and outside of Durax, because as much as we want to take care of everything within Durax, we have to worry about what's outside of it. And then from there, we can begin to advocate unification.
Alrighty. So the first thing for now, I guess then we choose blood.
Fretchall takes a deep sigh. He goes, "We will have to choose blood, because there's no way we can do this with. There's nothing we can do against Echo if we have to worry about infighting after the war with Echo. We have to think about the war with Echo and how we will survive. What orcs will be after the war with Echo, because
Well then.
we need to bound together." And Fretchall,
Getting them on our side it is.
Fretchall holds up like a stick. He snaps it in half. That's when we're alone. He gets like a bundle of sticks, and he tries to like snap it, and it's really difficult for him to do so, even with like his strength. And he goes, "We're stronger together." So yes, reluctantly, I think we have to go with blood for now.
Alright then.
We just need to secure the standing of the Thunderbird. Once we take care of that, then we can branch out to the other clans, and then we'll proceed for motions of unification.
So let me just get this straight.
Mm-hmm.
By killing the Dragonborn, we effectively secure that the Thunderbird clan is stronger, or at least worthy in the eyes of the Planesrunners. So therefore, we can hopefully start to get their respect and their allegiance. And then after that, we can get the Canyon clan on our side, using knowledge and, I guess, just what we've picked up throughout our journeys, and potentially even by showing that, despite probably being outnumbered, we were able to defeat the Dragonborn in the first place.
Essentially.
All right.
What I'm trying to
sounds good to me.
The Canyon runners, they are the most capable in terms of like numbers and pure raw strength. The Canyon, they're a lot more spiritual. They're able to speak to the ancients and those that reside within nature itself. In essence, I want to reestablish body and mind, and then from there we're going to use that as a call a call to the clans. We are broken. It is time to make ourselves whole.
Turnum kind of gives Fritsha like a respectful nod. All right then. If that's what you think is best, then I'm behind you.
I'm always behind some good murder.
Of course you are.
Of course I am.
Turnum basically flies up a foot in the air and basically like messes up Rio's hair. Murder gremlin.
Yeah.
I'm a murder gremlin. I love murder. Though I was trying to make a solution that didn't involve murder, because unfortunately the small child in my head does not like it.
I mean, this is murder for the reunification of a broken people, so that's good murder, right?
Oh, alright.
Apparently no murder is good murder for this kid. Yeah.
Well, another thing too is like you're connected to the Fae, and if you try to do like some kind of like proxy marriage, I don't really think the Dragonborn are going to care about the Fae, because the Fae don't really have the same like value system.
I'm gonna do a proxy marriage. I was going to threaten them to go to war if they don't help us. If not, then I would have just killed them all anyway. But you know, if it works, it works.
Okay then.
Okay. All right. So let me get the plan straight. So you know that one of the Dragonborns is coming by soon to offer a partnership.
Mm-hmm.
And your plan is to
kill
them.
We're I guess in a way we're going to respectfully decline. But I'm not against speaking to them.
Yeah, we're not gonna just come out bloodthirsty and go, "Ha! You approached us now. We're gonna kill you, lol."
Mm-hmm.
Really
Alright.
love to do that.
So I'll worry
Mm.
about that later. But so your plan is to
converse with them, because from the looks of things, they're not changing the status quo.
All right.
Converse with them, decline, and then it can be assumed that probably, if we decline the Dragonborn, it's very likely that they're probably going to try and raid the camp. Is that correct, DM? Because they want the orcs on their side. If the orcs don't cooperate with them, then that's big no bad, right?
They have not. They are giving out delegations. If it was another leader, maybe, but so far you do not know if they will attack or not. It is simply like a peace negotiation or an alliance. That's what they came here for.
Okay, so they're not really going to come and decimate us. They're just basically reaching essentially just political maneuvering.
Yeah.
So we don't exactly have to kill the Dragonborn here necessarily. It's just that after we respectfully decline, we can go about and figure out a way to earn the Plains Runners' respect.
All right. So Plains Runners, then the Canyon Gliders. Okay.
Yeah. Plains Runners first, and then the Canyon Gliders, because the Plains Runners, they're probably much more easier to convince. And then once we have them cooperate with the Thunderbird, we at least have like a military strength to at least defend ourselves as we begin to speak to other clans.
Yeah, you have a special force, I'll say. So, all right. So let's see how this goes. So do you wait the hour for them to arrive?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Does this count as a short rest?
If you wanted to, yeah.
All right. Yeah, short rest it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Yay. It's hit point dice time.
Oh, yeah. Were you hurt? Were you hurt that bad, Eternum?
No.
You're at 105 Eternum, I think.
I know.
All right.
I'm gonna roll one anyways, because I'll get it back on the next long rest we have. Wait. Where's my D10? I have one somewhere, I promise. That is a 7 plus 4, which gives me 11 back. Yeah, that's good enough. What's the Dragonborn gonna do? Breathe fire on me?
We're doing fucking Avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. Oh well.
We gotta unite the 4 nations!
Yeah.
Avatar and fucking Mass Effect, boys.
Avatar and Wings of Fire. Don't forget Wings of Fire in this mix. Fucking book about literal dragons and how basically their queen died and there was 3 heirs and none of them were named the actual successor.
The greatest quote from Mass Effect.
So then they all go to war and have multiple different clans behind them.
Yeah. My favorite quote from Mass Effect was, "I'm gonna drag your clan to glory, whether it likes it or not."
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I haven't read Wings of Fire in so long.
Okay. So, boop. There they are. All right then.
I
Put this
totally
on.
just remembered that orcs hate elves.
Well, they don't hate elves. They just you're kind of stupid looking to them. I'll say that.
Wow, okay. They look rather stupid themselves, alright? They
Okay,
can kiss
femboy.
kiss my shiny femboy elf ass.
Okay. So, the hour passes, and eventually you hear a slight marching of a mix of Dragonborn and Orcs as they come parading around the sides.
Okay, I'm gonna assume it's probably one of the a different clan. We'll give a different name to later. That's currently with them.
Yeah.
Cool.
Small orc tribe that doesn't, have a good name, but a name.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they stop, they look up, and Teray waves a hand, and Ash kinda, as the gatekeeper, looks in, goes, okay, and then moves back.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Here, I will now post his picture.
He's a blue
Da-da-da.
dragonborn, it looks like.
Yeah, there are. Good old Team Dragonborn was a multi-color Dragonborn.
Wait, blue is cold, right? I think.
No, it's
No.
lightning!
Yeah, you're fucked.
No, I get fucked if it's thunder.
Isn't lightning and thunder the exact same thing?
No, they're different, you
Why the-
dumbass.
Are they different? That makes
Yes!
no sense. Why?
Because board game.
That's cringe.
Alright, I will put this
Why the fuck are they different?
image
I don't like it.
into character images. Okay.
Okay.
We have general NPC images too.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. There and there. Fuck. General. Let me just delete
fucking
it.
hell, how
Asda
did you
in
use-
here.
Huh?
We haven't seen that. We haven't seen an NPC since before Summer put the fucking Asda, a picture
Yeah.
of Asda in here.
It's been a while. So yeah.
A glimpse of Luna!
Mm.
All right. So you can see blue Dragonborn surrounding him and orcs in blue tops surrounding him too.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He turns to look. He's giving a polite smile as best he can with that weird ass chin of his
Mhm.
as Wazgul slowly approaches. As you can hear the steps of Wazgul, you can also hear the sharpening of Rot's axe. He steps forward, excuse me, guys, please.
Mm-hmm.
Frecha, do you move back so Wazgul can speak?
Yeah.
Alright.
The token. Well, your token.
Oh.
So Wazgul then steps right here. Hooray, it has been some time. We, as a Camp Thunderbird, have not reached a decision yet of your offer. It
Wait.
is. You guys didn't tell him. You were like, all right, this is what we're gonna do.
Oh, what was it? I guess it was more like as I thought. I was under the assumption we kind of automatically
We
tell.
would have relayed it to them.
Yeah, relayed it.
Okay.
But I wouldn't exactly say like note right away. It's gonna be that Fred Shaw kind of like whispers to him, like ask him what the terms were again.
All right. He looks back to you. He's like, for your terms of this alliance, could you please repeat them for all the time to hear?
My terms are or the Dragonborn. I'm asking what the Dragonborn is.
His turn. His turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'm essentially asking what the Dragonborn's terms are.
All right. You can see him breathe in, then out, as he's trying to get the music on repeat. My terms. I wish for Camp Thunderbird to join my new kingdom. I will offer you land, protection, food, and weapons. For this, I only require a few warriors, as the ones behind me have delegated themselves to serve. I will only ask this. I will protect your children, your wives, your husbands, as long as I can. But I will need help in the fight against my brothers. That I asked. I hope to end this war and stop the bloodshed, as it has made no good of this land and only has brought the undead back. That I also wish to never happen.
Fretchall is going to like tap the medicine man on the shoulder. He's gonna go, so what happens after you do become the leader of the three? When you win against your brothers?
If I win, I hope to establish a new kingdom to hopefully spread the Dreadboard across the lands, as we have been stuck on this pilfered dirt ball for too long. Not in a war, but to see what is out there. We have been isolated for far too long, killing each other. And that I hope to end. For the orcs, I hope to help you rebuild. Maybe make a city in your name. That I promise to all the clans. As long as you join, I shall not hunt you, and I shall not kill you. And if you decide not to, I shan't do either. But I will not be helping you either.
You're promising realms of progress. Is that what you're
I hope it would be progress, yes. I have some friends on the outside that have helped me, and I hope to do the same for you.
So Fretchall crosses his arms and he kind of like goes into like a deep, like pondering, like stern stare at the ground, and he goes, You currently speak of unification, so unification of the Dragonborn. However, you are prepared for the devastation of the Orc clans. You refer to Durax, which is considered the home for all, as a dirt ball. Your vision is of that. So your vision of that is to basically reform. To reform the rest of us into what you deem as a successful path.
Do you not wish to have fresh food?
So fresh food? I think no one can ever deny about having fresh food. I'm not saying that we are going to revert to an old state of being. We're capable of more. I am not sure. I'm still not sure. I am certain your vision is what will be in our interests.
Then he looks over to Wasdul. Does this one speak for you, Wasdul? He kind of looks over to Fretcha. Fretcha, go ahead and make me a persuasion check.
Persuasion, alrighty.
No, because you are like the leading man for this right now, and he's very much I don't want to. I'm just a fucking social guy.
Yeah, like he's not really like a chief or like a war chief.
He's not a war chief.
Right. So I'm pulling up my character sheet now. If it would load. Come on. Come on. If every time I want to roll a nat 20, just please let this be one of them. Okay. So I think we just need to update this later, Coop. However, my persuasion is a +5, not a 2. Let's see, +2. So that's a 15.
All right. Does anyone want to help him out with this, or you don't leave him
I'm
with
gonna add
it?
a +4 to that.
I would also like to
Alright.
use my reaction to give him advantage.
Okay.
Oh.
So you get a +4 to whatever the highest roll is.
On top of your +2, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 15 +5 +4. That becomes 24 now.
Very good. Yeah, that's definitely enough. He like looks over to you, Fretshaw. He sees that you're commanding the situation's like, yeah, my time is over, and he almost kind of steps down as he leaves it to you. Wasgo goes, this one, Fretshaw, shall speak for us.
Fritshaw, as he begins to tap his foot, and he goes, "This isn't the first time I've ever heard of a call of unification." What was the name of the city that we were at? When I first started playing this campaign, Coop?
Saltmarsh.
So
No. Aidensburg.
Aidensburg. Fritshaw is going to go like, what was it? There was a similar group in Aidensburg that essentially promised some kind of grand world. It quelled the people that were not quite of its same beliefs. I understand that. I understand the Dragonborn have their own vision for the future, and I appreciate your desire of parley. However, I am not prepared to continue the status quo. As Fretshaw looks at the medicine man, and then Fretshaw goes, "As a representative for the Thunderbird, we will decline. So to your terms."
I see. Well, I'll have to talk with the plains runners next then. Thank you for your time. Hey, hey, anyone want to tell me they want to roll perception real quick?
Yeah, sure. As a ranger, I'd love
Great
to.
at that.
Those they can roll. I'm Fretchell's too busy talking.
I don't
Yeah,
even think I need
totally.
to roll a second roll because I have advantage, but I rolled a nat 20, and that makes it a 25. So nat 20, 25.
All right.
So I rolled a 19 plus 4, so 23.
Damn!
All right.
Rio and Nathan have eyes. They can
Yeah.
see.
So, I'll say both of you, just because you both rolled really high. You can see that, there's about to be a bit of comeuppance real soon from a rock as he's, about to jump off and, try to stab one of the Dragonborn.
Rock brain. Yeah. Okay.
You kind of looks at Atrium and looks up at that, and he goes, "You see that, right?"
Yeah, Eternum nods. I am going to, basically... Eternum is gonna very quickly sonic speed over there and basically, like, hold back Sir Rock, the bastard, from trying to kill this Dragonborn because currently they are not being attacked. Or we are not being attacked by them.
Alright, so, you're trying to do this quietly, right?
Yes.
Alright, first off, roll me stealth at disadvantage, because you are speeding over there.
Well, I have disadvantage anyway, so...
Oh dear.
Nat 20 and, 14, so 14.
Alright, which is a total of?
14.
Oh, just,
I think.
okay.
Let me actually see if I have proficiency. Yeah, 14.
Zero dex build ranger.
0 dex built ranger, yeah.
Yeah. Alright,
Never claimed
So-
my build was regular.
so just, 16, right?
14.
Alright, you speed over there. You ding your foot a couple of times, but you just look like you're in a hurry. Alright, then Rot looks behind himself. Go ahead and make a strength check to grapple.
Athletics?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Can I step up?
23.
I don't think you need me to give you the help action. I think you're fine.
I don't think you just irresponsible.
Never mind.
I don't think you need me to give you
I
to
have
go
a
up there and
plus
give you the help
8.
action. I mean, even still, Rhea doesn't need to go up there. He can just watch from afar and have a good time.
Alright, so you bamboozle your way up there and
Fly.
Ooh, I don't think you can roll that way. I don't think you can roll that high. Actually, I don't think you... 28, right? 28?
23.
You need a... Yeah, he's gonna need a... That... 20 to beat you. Let us see if he can make
You're
it.
rolling on roll 20, let's see.
Yeah, I'm rolling on roll 20. Okay.
Can he beat the most chonky, beefy ranger ever built?
Okay. Rolling... now.
Yeah.
The answer is
Nope.
no.
Alright, you fucking grapple him, and he's like, whoa, let me go! And, Fretcha, you hear this from above, Rot's scream of, like, almost anguish and grief, as, like, I need them dead! And you'd say to Ray, just like, well, time to go, boys, it's been a fun ride. No, but he, what he actually does is, he looks over, slowly leans his head down and goes, my dismay. Thank you for your time and for stopping another attack. I hope we meet again, but never on the battlefield.
I hope the same as well.
Alright. He then turns to leave, and you can see, Fretcha, make me a perception check.
Okay. Alrighty, please a lot faster, computer. Once I actually have some decent savings, I'm actually intending to upgrade my PC finally.
Not be as
Yeah.
Trash.
Yes. 17.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, to put it in perspective, my computer is a Core i5. Most computers now are like i12s or i11s.
Yeah, mine is i11.
Exactly.
I forgot what mine is.
My laptop is i11.
I don't even remember what mine is.
My cell phone's a better computer than my computer.
Yep.
Alright. As you see him turn to leave, you notice that he has a strange-ass necklace. Well, not a strange-ass earring dangling from his side. And that's about all.
Okay.
Oh, that's the... Oh, yeah, he does. That's the fucking, Harbinger earring.
I mean, yeah, but wow.
We're not
Yep.
stupid.
Yeah.
That's debatable.
We are
Let's
D&D
see.
players. We are stupid, but at least we're not that stupid.
We're not that
Alright.
stupid. As soon as you reference earring, that looks like a mask. It's
I-
like, oh whoa, oh my
Let's
god.
see. I have a feeling that that's the 9th Harbinger's mask. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it makes sense given its position.
So as Fredshaw notices that, he's going to mutter. He's going to mutter to himself. So and then from there, he mutters something to himself as he takes a very long sigh. Yeah, I'll wait till Eternum's done.
Eternum kind of looks to Fretshaw. You notice something?
The Dragonborn Prince is working with the Harbingers.
Oh, of course.
Well, maybe we do need to kill him after all.
Prochuck, can I murder now?
No.
No?
There'll be plenty of murder. Just you wait.
Unfair.
What are you thinking then?
He made his intentions clear. The only one that can challenge the Planesrunners militarily would be the Thunderbird, and since we just said no, so the Planesrunners they just need a good fight. We have to prove ourselves to the Planesrunners more than the Dragonborn can. In essence, we cannot decimate the Planesrunners. We have to earn their respect. The Dragonborn can offer them riches, we cannot. And this means that if he is one of the Harbingers, it seems to me Echo has the same idea. To turn whatever orc clans they can gather into an army.
Well then.
We are not going to be the mortar for someone else's empire.
Well then. Shall we stop him before he even gets there? Because I'm sure we can catch up.
Well, Fretshaw goes, no, because I get the feeling that had they actually attacked them, it would actually make us look like a very fringe tribe. In essence. So in essence, we don't know how strong he is either with the Harbingers. It took all of us to take out the other one back at the tree. I don't know. It just. Did you Fretshaw turns to Eternum. He goes. He was expecting us to make the move. He was not. So did you pay? You didn't see him, but Fretshaw turns to Rio. Did you see his body language? He was cool.
Repeat that? Sorry, my roommate was talking to me.
Oh, Fretshaw goes, did you see the Dragonborn's body language back when one of us tried to attack? Mm-hmm. Cool as ice. There's something in here. So there's something here he did not play. He did not make demand of military. So he did not show a great military force. His bodyguards are frankly he has too less of a bodyguard for his importance. What has stopped the other Dragonborn brothers to take an army to kill him on his way here? This was publicly known. The Dragonborn brothers, they know something we don't. It's too early to make a play, Eternum. But I do agree. We have to get the Planesrunners on our side before the Dragonborn can. That means
we'll have to go.
And Planesrunners only respect few things. They respect strength above all else. However, there are trials. If we can probably figure out, if I can remember those trials, and as long as we're the ones who complete them, we might be able to have better standing with the Planesrunners.
Well then, I guess the only way for us to figure out would be to go there. Do you know where they're located, Fretshaw?
Fretshaw goes, I haven't lived in Durax for over 10 years. They could be, I know they go with the seasons. So, Fretshaw's gonna go to
an airship.
And then from there, Fretshaw goes, turns to the medicine man. And he approaches him.
You see Wazdul, who's
Mhm.
currently like in the huddled position. Joel, and look up at you, Joel. Yeah. Yes.
Wazgul. Where are the planes runners currently?
They are on the. If I remember correctly, on the other edge of Durax. They're currently
Mhm.
trying to rest in the sandy part.
Mm-hmm.
It's about oof. Yeah, give me a second as I look on the map. Yeah. Alright, here, I'll bring you guys over here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So,
Fretcha
You
pulls up a
guys-
map for the party.
yeah,
Two.
you guys are over here. He says, the Planeswalkers would be here.
Cooper, can you change the music now at the Dragon Board?
yeah,
now off
yeah,
the
yeah,
screen.
Yeah, okay.
Because this sounds a little bit too intense for us to begin to plan our next move.
No, this is very intense. I have a different plan.
I don't know. I like Fretchaw's plan. It's a pretty based plan.
Well, I'm gonna do a thing. Rio will say what he's gonna do
Because
after he memorizes the map on how to get there.
Alright. So, back over here. So yeah, the planes runners are probably over here.
right.
The guy you just talked with, Teray, his castle is
Mhm.
this one.
Okay.
So he's all the way over here, and the canyon runners are there. So I'll just move this. So that's where you are.
Mm-hmm.
Canyon
This is
runners
where they
are
are.
the closest,
And these are the
and-
planes runners?
and this is
Okay.
just an old ruined castle that you live by.
Okay.
Okay. Where's our ship? Our ship is parked on the coast, right?
Yeah. So your ship would be about there.
Oh, all the way over there?
No, there.
Okay. Alright. So, what I'm hearing is because we have multiple things that can fly, aka we have an Eternum, we have a Bylin,
We
Mm-hmm.
have a
and
Bylin
we
who can't
technically-
fly, but he's fast.
we have a Griffin, which we can borrow from Xanadu.
Right.
Yeah.
We could probably get back to the ship and then over to where the planes runners are with it by the end of the day.
Yeah, probably.
Before that
Alrighty.
happens, Fretchaw turns to Eminem, and he goes, "It seems to me that we need to have all the cells come together. I must have an audience with with the whole Thunderbird."
All right. Wazdul will go prepare that.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's gonna
So I'll-
probably take at least like several days, if not weeks, to do.
Rio is going to look between Aiton and Fretch and he goes, "Well, you guys have fun with that. I'm gonna go take care of something real quick."
What are you doing?
Nothing! I'm just going to hide in the corner and maybe damage some of that Dragonborn's men. Maybe shoot their legs, make it so they can't walk anywhere. Slow them down for a bit.
Which men are you referring to, Rio?
Like his guards. I'm not gonna do it to him. That's stupid. I'm not an
And
idiot.
make sure you stay hidden.
Always. I'm never caught.
Right.
Have you ever caught me stealing shit from you?
Rio, I check my stuff every morning.
Precisely. It's because I haven't.
Mhm.
Exactly.
And so you know if you mess with my tools, I'll break your hand again.
I have my own tools.
Good. But I don't know if I can allow that, because if they find out, we've essentially declared war.
They won't. Fretcha. They won't find out. They won't see me.
How can you ensure that, Rio?
Rio gestures to his boots and he goes, "Do you know what these are?"
Of course we know what they are. You've talked about them.
Yes. These are what can ensure the fact that I won't be seen.
However, Rio, not everyone relies on sight. Especially, some animals are sight hunters, but there's also scent hunters and things that track by hearing.
You can't hear me when I'm wearing these either.
Yeah.
Certainly
But
hear your
you-
gun.
They can hear your gun, Rio. You're not silent. You see Aeternum roll his eyes. If you're absolutely set on doing this, I can make it so even your gun doesn't make noise.
That would be perfect.
But just know that if you get caught, I will join Fretshaw in breaking your hand again.
All right. It'll just be quick in and out.
I would like to cast Pass Without Trace on Rio.
Okay.
Is that how it works? Because I'm pretty sure
Yes.
you. Alright, pass
Yes.
without a trace.
Let me look up exactly what it does.
Shadows. It
A veil of
radiates
shadows
from
and
you.
silence radiates. Yeah, for each duration, each creature you choose in 30 feet of you, including you, has a +10 bonus dexterity and can't be tracked except by magical means. No tracks or traces of its passage.
You would have to go with Rio. It radiates from you.
Oh, that's dumb. Because I have no stealth score.
Yeah.
That's a problem. Well, I suppose I can't do that then. Oh my god, 1 second. Yes?
Yeah, let me look up Xanadu's stuff. See if it has anything to help.
I mean, this is actually still like a good idea for Rio because they can at least probe if there's anything strange about the entourage.
Yeah. Eternal kind of looks to Rio. I
Alright.
can't actually do what I said I would without coming with you, and I want to make sure that the rest of us don't get ambushed. However, I would recommend you don't shoot, but if you have to, at least see if there's anything weird about them.
Reconnaissance.
You know, reconnaissance, exactly.
There is something Xanadu can do for you. He can cast invisibility on you, but as soon as you take any creature you touch,
Action.
yeah, any action. So as soon as you shoot your gun, you're visible. He does not have greater invisibility. Do you want that, Rio?
That would
Rio?
be pretty cool.
That would be really cool.
I think Skid's Wi-Fi is doing the thing.
Right.
I'm gonna assume Skid is saying yes.
So, Cooper, you
Skid
have.
says yes. I think. Oh, she said, yeah, so the Wi-Fi is doing the thing.
So, Cooper.
Give me the invis. There you are.
There you are.
Fuck! Give me the
Ooh.
invis. Give me the invis.
There you are.
I want
Now you're invisi. I
invisi.
will-
Let's get it.
Alright, you are
Actually,
invisible.
Before he invisibles me, I'm going to use the ability on my chestplate to cast Long Strider on myself.
Alright, good.
So that way I can...
Okay.
Okay.
Anything else?
Let's see what's on Rio's spell list today. It's almost like the Artificer spell list is ass, and there's nothing good on it. Wow.
But this is actually a good idea for, what was it? Your idea for reconnaissance is a good one.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Rio just wants to shoot somebody. Yeah, I can't really do anything.
I mean, we could probably, like, walk out the camp 10 feet and we can kill more skeletons.
That's not what I meant.
To shoot somebody important. Something that will have consequences for his actions. Yes.
Blood. What consequences? Rio has never once actually faced consequences for his actions.
Yeah, he did. I broke his hand.
Once. He's had consequences for his actions once.
Because
But that didn't involve shooting anybody.
Because this is if you jeopardize Fretchall's tribe, he will he will snap your spine like Batman.
Rio will run and never come back.
Aeternum will help, and I'm faster than you.
I'm faster than you, motherfucker. Don't think you can run.
Shit. Yeah, it'll be fine.
I can go 360 feet per round. You can't escape me.
You're literally fucking Sonic.
My constitution's so jacked my constitution and strength are so jacked. You will sleep nights and I will not to find you.
Damn. Rio only sleeps 4 hours, so
While you're trancing, Fretchall will continue to walk to the end of the earth.
To find his no longer boyfriend so we can murder the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Rio is going to do the reconnaissance sneaky boy thing as the surrogate party rogue.
Okay, I need you to roll me button stealth.
I rolled the same thing both times. I'm also going to give myself Spark of Genius on that to make that 25.
Okay, let me go.
And then
ahead.
invisibility as well. So you can't hear my footsteps, because that's how the boots work, technically.
You can't
flavor
see Rio.
You can't see him, you can't hear him. Rio's the sneaky bitch trademarked. The
I will
sneakiest
call you a
bitch.
bitch.
He is the sneakiest of bitches.
He's certainly a bitch.
He's certainly a bitch. Is he the sneakiest person in this party? Also yes.
Well, yeah, but still.
Yeah, I have advantage and a +7.
Alright,
Well, not
go
all,
ahead.
so I'm pretty sure if all of us have a magic item that makes us better doing that, we would all be better. Or we would all
That's
be
true.
good.
Alright, Rio, I need you to go ahead and roll me survival to track where these dreadboards went.
Okay. 16.
16? Okay.
16. Rio has actually pretty good survival.
Alright, it
Wait,
takes
17.
you... Yeah,
12
alright.
5. I have a +5.
Takes you about, I'll say, a few hours of just sneaking off. And...
Shit, that means invisibility probably runs out, huh?
Yeah, I think it lasts like 10 minutes, or was it an hour?
Yeah,
Saloon?
it lasts an hour.
Okay.
Well, Rio's still very quiet, so it's fine.
Boop, boop. And invisibility is gone, but you still have the initial stealth. So, now you're here. We can see Therese still just walking.
Why am I on the middle of the path?
You're not. Oh, right there.
Am?
Okay.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
there you go.
Yeah, Rio just, he will do what literally every sniper does in the military. Ready his gun, and wait. And listen, I guess. With his stupid
And
elf hearing.
watch.
He will watch with his goggles on so he can have advantage on perception.
I'm half expecting like that scene from when Davy Jones first appeared in Pirates of the Caribbean, where you look into the scope, you look away from your scope, and the fucker's staying right in front of you.
God, I hope not.
By the way, those goggles are only for perception, seeing, not hearing.
Yeah, I know, so I can see things better. I know it's not for hearing. I haven't been rolling advantage for hearing.
Alright, good. Alright, so, yeah, they're just walking silently. Even from the path that you now know, they're walking over to the plains runners. Alright. Still walking in silence. You can hear a few coughs and a little bit of like Actually, go ahead and roll me perception for hearing. Yeah.
Any skip doodle? Oh, is the Wi-Fi doing the thing?
Yeah, probably.
I'll try to help you build like a soundtrack for the different tribes, Coop. Let's
okay.
see. Because most of the music I can find in relation to Navajo are just peyote songs. Apparently those are the only ones that people actually upload.
Alright. Alright, Taylor, you can hear some talk from the orcs, actually. Like, man, they lost a fucking nice deal. I wonder what they were all about. That rock guy. Well, not that guy that jumped for the fucking bullards. That guy would be a fucking
I'm back.
ghost.
Oh my god. I'm back.
Yeah, you didn't hear a bit of squabbling, like, why did they not choose to go? Such a great deal, or some other shit. And then eventually one Dragonborn, like this one right here, speaks up like, "It is fine. I know they will eventually come around." And that's what you currently hear from your vantage point.
Rio, as they're continuing walking, is going to get slightly closer.
Alright. And
Continue listening in case they say
All right.
anything else. He's just gonna keep snooping and listening.
alright, roll me another perception.
Let's see. 11.
From your distance point, you try to like get as you like kind of hide behind a bush and put your like ear closer. Just leaves kind of like press in. You're like, yes, tweet, tweet. I hear nothing.
Bird noises. Delicious.
So
Mm.
can something happen back at the camp right now though? Like back at the tribe coop? I just thought of something.
Are you okay with that, Taylor?
Yeah, I don't care.
So
Alright,
Fretchaw's gonna go. I wonder, is gonna be talking to Eternum? Eternum.
Yeah?
So you think Fretchaw will be okay because even not Fretchaw. You think Rio's gonna be okay because the Harbingers have been proven to be our biggest threat that we've ever faced against, and that Dragonborn might be blessed by the Harbingers, the people who are capable of summoning void dragons.
You see Eternum kind of like sigh. I mean, it was his idea.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying I agree with his idea, but it was his idea.
So I would understand why the Dragonborn would like to want to side with the Harbingers because they get to because Dragonborns would probably worship void dragons.
I mean, yeah, no, you have a point.
Mm-hmm.
That's a. I was kind of thinking the same thing myself, actually. I just didn't want to say it because it sounded kind of racist.
Yeah.
I agree.
Sandra pops out like, you know, it's been a few hours. You think he's dead already?
Are we on the airship at this point, DM?
You're on the airship. Sure.
No, I'm pretty sure like we're like preparing for the trip, like we're resupplying for the food and all that stuff, and
yeah.
we're
You just said your goodbyes.
we're about
in
to
the
take
corner.
off. So we're kind of like we're getting ready to take off as soon as like Rio gets back, and then from there, Fretchaw goes like, yeah, I could understand why why a Dragonborn would consider Durax their same ancestral homeland like us as a patch of dirt. Of miserable dirt, when a void sounds a lot lovelier.
Ah, yes, a void is in fact quite lovely. It seems like the perfect place for a Dragonborn, and they can even meet, a god figure to them. You're right, the Void Dragon. That's crazy.
So, end of cutaway.
Man. Yeah. I wonder what my fucking plans are to fucking not. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong map. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. We're not done with that map yet, okay? Not done with that map yet.
I love how
I want to look at that map. Also, wait, the roll 20 just crashed.
Bruh.
Good.
I love how Zenyadu's the only one who's questioning if Rio's dead yet. Great.
Whoa.
Whoa.
It's a path. I have a feeling this might end poorly.
Well,
Alright.
well, in Eternum and Fretchaw's defense, we actually kind of suspect you to be competent to a degree. Like
Rio's incredibly competent. He hasn't failed a stealth check. Ever.
well,
He does
Rio.
have advantage.
well,
Sorry.
the one time you failed is the one time I saw you and I eat your ass outside the bed.
That's the one time I failed.
I like how every example you give, Fretchaw's at least beaten it in some way, shape, or form.
Just Fretshaw. Only Fretshaw.
Yeah.
Just Fretshaw. Except for that one time where he failed his insight and went, no, that guy seems pretty cool at the party.
Right. No, but continue. I did not mean to interrupt. Please continue.
So, Rio, what are you doing?
Once again, still keeping an ear out, listening, watching from a distance. He's literally just sitting in bushes and watching.
Alright, another perception check.
Cool. Rio rolled a 2, which plus 5, that's 7.
Man. All you can hear is like the click clack of bones somewhere. You don't know where, but somewhere.
Neat. Bones. Cool. Bones.
Skid?
Are you gonna wait another hour?
Cool. Bones.
Just
Skid?
man,
Yeah.
man, click clack, lippity slatch.
Remember what we fought earlier?
I'm hidden.
What did Fretchaw say last game, Maloon? Like, beware the not Draco Liches, it was something else.
The
The Dragonborn.
No, the
Oh, the
let me find the
big
quote.
bone dragon thing is made of
Yeah.
dragon bones.
The beta Dracoliches.
Yeah.
I forget what it was called. What we called them actually.
Unfortunately for Rio rolled a 25 on the stealth. He should be fine.
Maybe. If they have blind sight, then no.
If they have blind sight, then I'm leaving.
So, Rio, are you gonna stay longer? Cause something. I gotta get this shit moving, and you're not moving. There's gonna be shit happening, okay?
I'm trying to listen for information.
Are you
Mr.
staying longer?
Dragon Master? Maybe like Rio will stay for like 3 minutes longer.
Alright, you'll stay for 3 minutes longer.
Yeah.
Not much else happens. Do you want
Nothing?
to stay for longer?
I'm just imagining like a Draco Lich like literally like ready to like just sitting there like gazing right at Rio's location.
Do you? All right.
No, fine, I'll leave.
No.
Kaylee.
No.
Do you stay a bit longer?
Yes.
Ooh. What's gonna happen?
What?
What's gonna happen?
Fuck you! Yeah, I think I will.
All right, let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. I think Rio will stay a bit longer.
Hey, Mr. DM, can I request that the airship be flying over this area? Why does this happen?
Are you on the airship, like looking for Rio at this point? All right.
Yeah, I think it'd be funny. Like, you see, all right, we cut away real quick. You see Eternum basically like looking down over, like, you see Eternum like, you know how the thing that owls do where they like triangulate? By like tilting their heads. You see Eternum doing that with his ultra sensitive hearing. Do I also hear the click clacks of bones?
I mean, you are always hearing the click clack of bones, but it's more centralized in different areas.
You see Eternum kind of like blink and kind of like turn to Fretcha.
What?
So you remember the skeletons?
Right.
Yeah, so I think below us there's, like, more.
Oh, dang.
Maybe bigger.
It's a good thing we're on.
What do you call those beta Draco Liches?
I can't remember.
Can they fly?
Potentially, yeah. Some of them have definitely been have definitely strafed a couple of clans a few times. Like, the reason why we worship the Thunderbird is because it brought life to Durax. Like, changing weather, wind, rain, essentially providing necessary components to make Durax thrive once upon a time. And protected us from the dragons.
Well, hopefully that these ones can't fly. You see, I try to kind of continue like triangulating. Alright, sidebar over.
I do like a radar dish,
he's
spinning.
Basically, yeah, kind of, except it's more like, so basically how owls do it, and don't ask me why I know this, is basically they'll tilt their head slightly to the side so that one ear is higher than the other, and then do the same thing on the other side, so you effectively see Eternum kind of like bobbing his head back and forth.
You're like a sound, sound scanner, like those machines that detect.
Yes, exactly.
They're based off of owls.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Do they see the group down, like the group of Dragonborn, and they go, oh, I wonder where Rio is down there.
So no clue yet. Well, we're about to find out. We're about to find out.
I'll say this. As you're like, what are those weird things? You can suddenly hear some flapping, and see a nice little thing. It's a little thing. It's not that big. Who knows? Who knows what it could be? And they're flapping overhead, and they're looking down, and you're like, damn. And you see just the tiniest amount of group or whatever, just right below there, and you're like, Rio's not in there.
You see Eternal kind of look down. Oh wow, Fretcha, they can fly. I wonder what they're looking for.
I don't know. Maybe they're just hunting. So luckily Rio is too stealthy for that.
Yeah, I mean, if we see them fly down on something I guess then Fretcha grab on and I'll fly us down there.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alrighty, but only if they suspiciously start circling like vultures or something. For now, they just seem to be looking around.
Right. I totally agree with you.
They circling like vultures.
Alright, that's
Hey,
so
Rio.
happens to
Hey,
Rio.
Rio, how you doing? Hey, Rio, how you doing?
Hey, Dragon Master, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I
doing,
didn't use
Dragon
dragons. My favorite race, my favorite creature. Yo, it's a good day.
Hey,
So,
Cooper,
Rio.
do they start circling like vultures around Rio?
Yes, yes. They're
see a turn-
circling this area like vultures.
Alright.
Oh.
So you see Eternum kind of like look down and like kind of like narrow, like, you know, you see you put one hand over his eyes to hide the glare. Hey, Fretcha, they're circling like vultures around that tree down there.
Oh my god.
What's
There's
up?
some dragons circling my character like fucking vultures right now.
So, interesting. I wonder what kind of prey they got. Alright, let's see.
Yeah, I wonder what they're finding.
Rio's gonna start fucking running.
Hey, what?
Sprinting.
Hey, would you like to?
Sprinting.
So you're breaking stealth, right?
No, I'm not. I'm
You
staying in
can't-
stealth.
You cannot break. You cannot stay stealthed while sprinting.
I can, however, do this. I teleport 30 feet.
So, what does Rio see? Because now the
Behind
suspension is killing me.
Different tree.
All right. I'll explain the situation. So
Yes.
from Rio, your point of view, these
move
bony
it.
like things start to fly overhead, and they kind of see Teray and his group, and they immediately start to like duck into the overbrush here, like hiding over. Teray looks a little less concerned than the rest of his group, but he's more concerned looking out for the rest of his group. But then one of them seems to notice you, because how do you think these things without eyes see? Kaylee?
Yeah, it's blind sight, Skid. I told you! It's
And,
nothing against blind sight, you're fucked!
You're quite alone. So
Yeah.
one of them starts sniffing around, and
Hey.
then
Hey, Fretcha, I think they found something!
Ooh, what do they find? So, I wonder what
I
kind of
don't
prey
know.
they're eating.
so Rio, you're just running. You're just booking it, right? Kaylee? Oh shit.
Skid's internet's doing the thing.
Aw. That wasn't too mean earlier, right? I wasn't trying to discourage Skid's decision. I just want to at least
No.
help warn
No.
about the optics of the situation.
No.
Like,
But alright, I will give you this kid. Rio, as you are currently teleporting, poof, 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 you can see one of the dragon the undead dragon, I'll say leftovers, the dragon leftovers, currently
Fuck.
almost bellow.
fuck,
Yeah, they
fuck,
bellow out,
Fuck.
and then you hear Teray's voice of a spell, and roll me Arcana if you didn't determine the spell.
I think I said something really cool last week, Alune. I just forgot what the fuck I called like those beta Dracoliches.
18.
All right. As an artificer, you've studied magic,
I
and
think you called them
you've studied-
Venom Drakes, Will.
Venom Drakes?
Yeah.
All right, I'll call them Venom Drakes then. We'll think of a name later. But anyway,
Yeah.
these Venom Drakes, you didn't hear Teray begin to test out a spell, and you recognize it as what is it? Chain lightning. As
fuck.
I don't actually know what chain lightning does. Let me quick go
It
to
zaps one thing, and then you can have it bounce towards other things.
if
Yeah.
you can see them, probably, right? Hopefully.
Yes.
Cool.
So,
Yeah.
wham, wham! It slams through the Venom Drakes, and you hear a rapid roar as they begin to fly off. And just once,
Teleport! Get the fuck out of here! I'm leaving.
Hey, baby, how's that speed
Hey!
doing?
Hey, Fretcha!
Hmm.
Look, that one's chasing something! Can I turn up see, like, Rio's, like, golden-ass, like, twig hair?
Alright, so,
Like
from
it's
your
like-
point
like-
of view, Aternum, yeah, you see, like, two Venom Drakes begin to descend, and then a giant bolt of lightning, go up from the ground and rip these two apart. But
What
not
makes
enough
it-
to kill them, but as they start to run away. But you see, like, another one just, like, kind of chasing a little golden spark.
What makes
Now,
it even?
you-
What
wait,
makes-
Fretcha!
What?
You
What?
can probably
What?
also see the sparkles of Rio teleporting too.
Yeah, so you see- You see Eternum kind of, like, narrow this. Wait, Fretcha! It's chasing Rio!
Oh, really? As Fretchall,
Yeah, I think so. I know that twink hair anywhere.
Oh, he goes, oh, it's hard to see it because of the pink. It's funnier because, as it turns out, using the color pink in the desert is actually a viable combat color for camouflage. So it actually makes him hard to see from the air.
Yeah.
Hey, Fretshot.
What?
You still the Griffin, right?
So yeah, sure, and the do Xanadu as the Griffin. Can we use your Griffin?
I'm sleeping.
So then you don't. So we just need the Griffin, not you.
He like takes it out lazily.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's your AC again, Taylor?
My AC?
Well, you know.
18.
Alright.
As Fretshot's doing that, Eternum is going to yeet himself off the ship. In other words, I'm going to fall until I'm like close to the ground, and then I will catch myself.
Alright, does a 19 hit you, Rio?
I have inspiration.
Would you like to use it, Kaylee?
I don't have it, so I can't. So, I guess Rio's going to take whatever this hit is.
Okay. Rio, as you are bamfing as fast as you can, a nice little mouth comes around you, and I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, Rio's getting picked up!
Rio's getting knocked on. A strength saving throw?
10 plus
16.
Alright, take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And 16. Alright, as it tries to pick you up with its mouth, you are able to resist it as it flies overhead and begins to circle you like a vulture.
So at this point, as I turn up, does like Rio see a turn up like just? I'm assuming Rio could see the airship, right?
Yeah.
Rio has eyes.
Okay,
Rio,
so
you
you just see a turnip's long ass, thigh-length hair just flying behind him like a parachute as you see him just yeet himself off the ship.
Rio kind of like looks up quick and he just starts booking it again.
As I'm falling, could I cast Ray of Frost on this bastard?
It is way too far.
Unfortunate.
So
you guys are flying 1,000 feet. He's on the ground.
Oh,
Rio's sprinting with Long Strider on. He's just booking it.
So Fretchaw's gonna be doing is basically doing like a Apex Legends scoop where he basically jumps, and then from there he hovers above like the Griffin before he mounts it, as he is approaching close to where he thinks Rio and Eternum are.
Yeah, Eternum yeeted himself off the ship a hot second earlier.
Yeah, I'll say you guys are 1,000 feet up. You drop.
The velocity is.
I know it's 600 feet per set. It's 600 feet per second by normal rules, but by my rules, it's 60. Yeah. So
Oh no!
But Cooper, that's not how physics work. You fall 5 feet the first second, then 15 feet the second second. You fall 10 feet the first second, then 20, then 30, then 40, then 50, then 60, then 70, then 80, then 90. So, in theory, if each round is 6 seconds, I can calc that real quick.
You have 2 rounds, Rio. I'll say that. You have 2 rounds before they land.
Okay.
You fall, in the first round, 210 feet, and then even more after that.
Neat. Hold on. Let me real quick subtract all of the teleports I used. Because I used quite a lot of them. Can I upcast Misty Step perchance?
Yeah.
And just use a 3rd level spell slot for it. Wonderful. Rio is going to teleport 30 feet away from this thing in the direction he came and dash 80 more feet. So that's what 110 feet.
Let's see. Your speed is only
40. It's 40, right? I have Long Strider.
I'm looking at the Venom Drates, or at least its stats. Alright. It has a fly of 80 feet, so dash to catch up with you. So, alright, that's the first round. Second round.
Cool. Cool.
Rio's going crazy. He's going cuckoo.
He's going cuckoo. Rio's freaking out.
Cuckoo like Totopuffs.
Well then, I'm going to dash yet again, and since I'm out of spell slots to do anything that isn't first level right now, I am going.
You can see my physics calculations.
I know humans fall 600 feet per second. I know that.
I'm going to call.
Well, not
I'm going to
per
cast
second, but per
sanctuary on
second.
myself.
Okay.
That's a ritual, and it takes like 10 minutes, doesn't it?
No, it's a bonus action.
No, sanctuary.
Oh,
Sanctuary.
sanctuary. I'm thinking of.
Sanctuary.
Oh, I know
Yeah.
what I'm thinking of, and it's not the same thing.
Yeah,
All right.
sanctuary is the first level spell that's a bonus action because I only have first level spell slots available
All
right
right.
now.
Let
So
us
all the rest of
roll
mine to teleport.
1d20.
He needs to make a wisdom save before he can hit me.
Yeah. That is 15.
He doesn't make the DC. He cannot hit me.
What is your DC?
16.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, on a failed save, he must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
All right. So that is his first attack. His second attack.
Make a wisdom save.
Yep.
Nami, bitch.
11, and for
Yeah.
his
Can't hit.
third,
He has a lot of attacks.
they are bitchy. All right. Woof, woof, woof. It slams into the trees and just rows around.
Ha 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 ha. Sanctuary, baby.
Now do I turn him? Rio and Eternum are now on the ground.
Well, Rio has always been on the ground.
Yeah.
Or Eternum and
Fret-
Fretcha are now on the ground.
Yeah. You guys come down. Here, let me get your tokens. Ba-ba. And you land like right next to this thing, right over there. Straight your tokens a little bit.
You're chonky.
Yeah, there.
Whee. Oh well, okay.
Drink Rio. Rio's just massive.
You
Alright.
see? Does Rio see us both like just shnoom down?
Yeah.
So,
Oh, Rio, it is you. We were right.
Hey.
Yeah, Eternum like holds up a high five for hand up to Fretcha to high five him.
yeah, Fretcha high fives as, Fretcha goes, you get the left arm, I'll get the right arm, as we basically, like,
Ready?
as we do, like, it's like, we basically T-pose grab you, where where both of us grab one arm each as you're kind of like dangling, like in a Y formation between us as we take you back up to the airship.
This is the most uncomfortable way I've been held ever in my entire life.
So,
You
Is it-
grab
is
them and
the-
you just fly off.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then from there, Fretcha goes, I got this, as to Eternum, and Fretcha, like, pulls in Rio, and he holds him, like, bridal style while riding the griffin.
I'll take this. I'll take this over. Yeah. Yeah, I like this more. I think I like this. Yeah.
You okay?
You doing all right, bud?
Now I am.
You see Eternum just roll his eyes. Anyway, did you learn anything? Or did you just almost die?
I did just almost die.
So,
That's it.
nothing.
No, not really.
What you? I told you something.
Did you? What was it? I forgot.
He's a spellcaster.
Oh, right. He's a spellcaster.
Yeah, he cast Chain Lightning.
Oh, yeah, right. He kind of blasted those other two with lightning. I think that's a problem.
Ah, so he's a
caster.
finger wiggly boy.
He's a finger wiggly, like Xanadu, except he doesn't need to use a book. I think
You did see
these are called sorcerers or warlocks.
You
Sorcerers.
did see. You did notice. I'll say this. Roll me roll me Arcana then.
22.
He is either a sorcerer or a spell sword.
Spell sword.
Oh, what's the word?
Blade singer.
Blade song.
Blade Saner. Yeah, Blade Saner. Either one.
Okay, yeah.
So,
And that, by the way, out of context, that's a 6th level spell.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a good reason why we just didn't outright kill them. So
I mean, we should have those
Yeah.
by now if we had any full casters, which we don't.
right.
Rio
So
kind of goes, so he's either what's called a sorcerer, or from some other things I've seen, what's usually known as a blade singer. You know, those weird
Oh.
finger wigglies, but they instead of fingers, they wiggle swords.
Oh, yeah, I learned about that, because, I grew up with elves, and they kind of invented it.
Oh, neat.
So it's a so Eternum.
Man.
Thank you for not letting him display his power at the Thunderbird tribe.
No problem. I mean, our goal wasn't to hurt him right then and there, so
I mean,
however, it seems to me we've at least. I wouldn't exactly say. I'm not going to say we're making the right choice. I just think we're doing the best of what we can.
I mean,
yeah.
I want murder.
There'll be plenty of murders, and then from there, Fretshaw does says leans in and goes, "Sweetie."
Fuck, dude. Rio immediately explodes with his signature flower thing.
And I'm just like imagining like we're just flying and there's like a bunch of flower petals just raining everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then from there it goes, so can we be so don't worry, you'll get your murder later, okay? Just we have to be mindful about this.
Okay.
And then from there we arrive back at the airship as Fretshaw he basically kind of he flies over the ship, but then he lets Fretshaw Rio down first, and then Fretshaw comes up again, and he just jumps off the Griffin. Thanks, Xanadu.
Yeah, he just holds out his hand to pick shit up.
And then from there, Fretshaw Fretshaw goes "You want me to rescue you? Rescue you like that again. Just we can arrange that for later, okay?"
What?
So if you want me to rescue you like that, just we gotta be more careful about it, okay?
I don't need rescuing. I'm not some princess. I'm a prince. There's a difference.
No, I didn't rescue a princess. I rescued a talented blacksmith.
I'm the talented blacksmith. He kind of looks at him and goes, "I'm the talented blacksmith."
Eternum just looks at Rio and just sighs.
And then from there, Fretshaw goes, "Now please be a good blacksmith." And
no.
So, huh?
No.
And so
good blacksmith. I'm evil blacksmith. Nothing.
You see Eternum kind of look. The child in your brain seems to disagree.
How do you know what he's saying? Can you read my mind? Since when?
No, I don't know what he's saying. I don't know what he's saying.
Detect thoughts.
I don't know what he's saying, but given the other things you've said...
I'm an evil blacksmith.
You certainly...
Insight.
Roll.
I mean...
I demand it.
I mean, you know what kind of person Rio is. I think it's subjective whether or not he's considered evil or not.
So I'm not a princess. No, you're a talented blacksmith. Okay.
That's the wrong command.
Command to know if Rio's an evil blacksmith.
15.
I don't know.
That was a D10, by the way.
Oh, whoops.
Wow. Watch the D10 be higher than what you roll on the D20.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Hey, you can use your ability.
Can I keep the D10?
No, but you can use your ability.
I only have 2 more of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
Alright then.
Man, I used almost all of mine. I'm out of spell slots. Except for 2 first level ones.
Yeah. Alright. So you start heading over to the Planesrunner strut. Alright.
Yeah.
Before that happens, as everything begins to calm down and Ren is able to get the direction right away, Fretshaw approaches Rio. You okay now?
I mean, I was kinda okay before. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to outrun it, but I probably would have been fine. It probably would have just given up at some point. So.
We can do this together, okay?
Yeah. Together.
And then from there, Fretshaw pulls Rio in and he goes, "My evil, talented blacksmith."
Evil, talented blacksmith.
and I give a peck on the cheek. So I give a peck on the cheek.
As this is happening, I like to imagine a Turnham in the background is like next to the fucking T-Rex and is just like throwing him pieces of meat. Here, boy. Here, boy. Here, boy.
And then from there, Fretcho gives like a peck on the cheek. He goes, "Dinner will be in 2 hours."
Okay. Cool. You're still pretty good at that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then Frimmer goes, "So, alright, fine." And I give him a kiss on the lips again.
Rio does not know how to. He's okay at kissing. He's never done it before. So he's until like literally like one in-game week ago. So he's mid at kissing, but he does his best. He does his best, and pretty soon, there's like a giant pile of flowers that goes up to like Rio and Fretchaw's like knees by the time Fretchaw pulls away.
And he goes, and then from there goes, "Good job today."
Thanks.
Now, let's see if we can. So we saved your people. Let's see if we can save mine.
With murder?
Most likely.
Yeah.
And then from there, there's like another angry chomp, like, "I want to feed him too," as he walks up to take like a meat.
As this is happening, Cooper, can I have had Speak with Animals on for the T-Rex?
Yeah, sure.
What the fuck is our T-Rex name again? Zephyr?
Zephyr. It's Zephyr.
I'm just imagining how much Cooper's cringing right now.
Cringe.
No idea.
Cringe.
Oh, you see, a tournament's basically like feeding this T-Rex, and you see him like fly up and rub it on. Oh, who's a good boy?
Go on, Cooper.
Go on,
Alright.
Cooper.
T-Rex.
Alright, time
Go
to kill all of you. Yeah.
Go
Alright.
ahead.
He hates us, so we love you too, Cooper.
We love you too, Cooper. Only campaign I can do a shitty, bad romance in. Actually, it's a great romance. I stand corrected. They are great. They've always been great. It is great. We love them.
Yeah, so Aternum, as you have speak animals with, you can always tell that like Zephyr's a little bit sad that Mother never wants to play.
Is Mother Rio? Right, Mother is Rio.
Mother is Rio!
I'm not confirming or denying anything.
Okay.
Mother is Rio. You see Eterno kind of like pat him on the head. Aw, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he likes you the most though.
He likes Rio the most, or me the most?
Aternum the most. He likes
Okay.
Aternum the most.
Alrighty, I got a great idea. So, you know how I have that old short sword that's probably pretty fucking blunt by now and couldn't hurt a giant-ass dinosaur?
Yeah.
Could I play fetch with the T-Rex with the giant fucking greatsword?
Well, he is a 3-week old T-Rex. You know that.
Oh, true. So he's a small boy T-Rex.
Yes.
A long sword. I'm kidding.
I think Rio has a short sword somewhere in here. Oh, he has the boat row! Oh my god, he has the boat row.
That's gonna get chewed up in like 2 seconds.
Wonderful. Like dog toys.
True. Yeah, could I use like the old ass, probably blunt longsword that could not hurt a T-Rex even if it is only 3 weeks old, and play fetch with the T-Rex while like
Sure.
Fred Shaw and Rio are having their moment.
Go ahead and roll me animal handling.
Were you animal handling? I'm good at that. I'm a ranger.
For a split second there, I thought you said for a moment there, I thought you were gonna say romance for animal handling.
Hey, that's a
16.
different chat.
16.
Yeah, as you're Atron, as you're throwing around, like Zephyr's just like rolling around, like he crashes into like this the second wheel, crashes into like just shit as you're throwing it around. He's like, yeah, this is fun. You can tell that he's a little bit hurt by the end of it, but he enjoyed himself.
So like dogs when they wrestle and throw out their limbs, but are still like, you know, wagging their tail and protest when you pull them away from their friends.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So Interno kind of like pats him on the head. All right, buddy. I think that's enough for today.
Aww.
I am sorry
If we get back early tomorrow, then I'll throw up for you again, okay? And that's if you're not all sore.
Yeah, kind of just like flops over, just right here.
Yeah, I like how Cooper's not even trying to make dino noises.
Yeah. Alrighty.
If you want me, I'll make dino noises when it's a fucking dinosaur. Right now, it's a
baby
pet fucking dog.
It is a dog.
He is a dog.
Eternum is going to pet said dinosaur while as like Fretcha walks over and goes, "Hey, I want to play and feed him too."
Right.
Alright.
And I guess this will be a good place to call it Cooper.
Yep.
Yeah. Alrighty.
You all take a long rest, and we will begin our session another time.
We're about to do some Trials of Hercules in this bitch.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Meanwhile, Rio is like emotionally just like, what the fuck is going on? Freaking out, just like, are we boyfriends?
Rio and Fretcha having like romantic moments. Like Tournament's playing fetch with a fucking dinosaur.
I'm just
Next
imagining
session,
like
Rio's probably gonna go up to Atern and be like, "Hey, Atern, how the fuck?"
He's like, "Get it? Come on, spank that ass." I got booze. I got booze downstairs if you need a little motivation.
I will say, Rio has no dick, but he does have that ass.
Okay.
He needs to have something appealing.
I mean,
He has man titties.
He does not have. He's a femboy, but he does not have actually, he does have man titties. He does have abs. He has like feminine abs though, because he's an elf.
What exactly makes abs feminine?
Yeah, they're just abs.
Have you seen? You're telling me you haven't seen someone with top surgery who is not on T have abs?
Yeah, I have, but like, it's not that different.
I mean, it's technically different. Like women get like thinner.
Yeah, they're slightly they're more slender, and
Rio gets like slender. He's an elf. He does weird elf bodybuilding bullshit.
I'm just imagining how much Cooper just is going like, I hate all of you right now.
He's like a lean, muscular man.
Just glad you did this after the session.
Femboy. He's a lean, muscular boy.
No, we're really good at having off-topic conversations, but at least we're at least, you know, since we know you only have so much time, we're getting better at.
Yeah. I love this. I love the sidebars of. I think we should start getting worried if they start circling like vultures. They start circling real like vultures.
Circling really.
Hey, that's real. I know that twig hair anywhere.
So yeah, I wasn't trying.
Twig hair and the fucking magical girl sparkles he makes whenever he teleports.
So I wasn't trying to like curtail your decision making when you went up when Rio was by himself. It was more like as like, hey, yeah, these are actually some minor details we didn't discuss yet, so
Rio was going to go no matter what Fretcha said. So, and also I'm going to do whatever stupid shit I want to do as long as it's my stupid shit and I don't get anyone into it unless I accidentally do, which oops.
I mean, if your plans to kill yourself, then yikes.
No, Rio will not. Rio's too much. He has too much. He likes himself too much. That's really a bad way to describe it. He would never.
Right, I've got an appropriate emoji for that. Give me a second, the inspiration tracker.
Oh shit, I just forgot to end the recording. Say goodbye to the recording, everybody.
Bye, recording.